Imagine you're in a heated debate with a classmate, a friend, or even someone online. Your heart rate rises, you're convinced you're right. I felt it myself before, thinking I was right, only to realize I was missing something important. And honestly, who hasn't had that moment where you suddenly realize the other person might have a point too? But what if I told you that your brain is working against you in that very moment? And no, it's not just emotions, it's how your brain processes new ideas. We're hardwired to resist perspectives that don't match our own. And this resistance isn't just about a single idea. It applies to all perspectives, especially from people different from us. So the question becomes, what happens if we stop resisting and start letting those differences in? My name is Thiri Khaing, and today we're exploring how embracing diverse perspectives can transform the way we view the world. And why does this matter? When we embrace social, cultural, or intellectual diversity, we unlock broader ideas and solutions. And it's very well known that diverse teams outperform others by 35%, not just because they have more ideas, but because they approach problems from multiple angles. And doesn't this make you wonder, just how many ideas and solutions have we missed simply because we didn't invite another voice in? One of the most powerful moments of embracing diversity happened during a group project I worked on last year. At first, I was fixated on my own idea, thinking it was the best. But once I really listened to my teammates, I realized their different perspectives completely transformed our work. And I'll admit it wasn't easy to let go at first, but that little shift changed everything. In my case, one teammate approached the project through research and deeper context, whereas another brought a creative eye from their love of art, and someone else helped structure and organize our plan because they excelled at problem solving. So you see here, if we hadn't collaborated and embraced everyone's ideas, the outcome could have been completely different. We might have missed some key information, the presentation could have been confusing, and our project wouldn't have been nearly as creative or effective. But by embracing everyone's ideas, the project became much more innovative, balanced, and successful. So the key for you is to really listen, and once you do, you'll see how much stronger and more creative your team has become. And this isn't true just for a project or a classroom. It's true on a much larger scale as well. You can see this on a global scale as well. For instance, take Apple. Their success with the iPhone came from teams of engineers, designers, and experts from other fields. Combining these different perspectives created products that are advanced, intuitive, and accessible. It just goes to show that sometimes innovation isn't just about brilliance, but about blending brilliance from different minds. Just like how Apple benefited from combining these diverse perspectives, we can see that embracing different ideas can lead to solutions that none of us could have imagined on our own. But here's the catch. Our brains naturally resist new ideas. We tend to seek out information and people that confirm what we already believe. And this is called confirmation bias. It's like when you scroll on social media, but you only see posts you agree with, and you don't even notice the other posts. Am I right? I'm sure you have felt this at some point. I won't deny that this feels comforting, but you need to keep in mind that this is preventing you from growing and understanding the diversity around us. So, how do we break out of this mental trap? The best way to do so is by bringing together people with different perspectives. So, as you may know, different backgrounds shape the way we think. So naturally, a person who lives in a city might approach problems differently than someone who lives in a rural town. For instance, the city person can see patterns in the hustle and bustle, whereas the rural person might notice details that are easily overlooked. And another example of this is someone artistic can approach and come up with solutions differently than someone technical as well. The artist often pictures bold and unexpected possibilities, while the technical thinker actually maps out how to work it. And that's the real power of diversity right there. We don't just get many ideas, we get better ones. And when these different ways of thinking come together, they create a stronger, more complete solution than any single perspective could on its own. So how do we embrace diversity? First, make a conscious choice to engage with people different from you. For instance, work with someone from another community or a field. Ask questions and truly listen to their experience, because their lens will enrich your thinking. Second, expose yourself to diverse sources of information. Follow people with different worldviews, read writers from other cultures, and explore fields outside of your own expertise. Challenge your assumptions and expand your thinking. The world is rich with diversity in race, culture, ideas, professions, and experience. But we won't really understand that richness unless we actively engage with it. Every perspective is like a lens. The more you look through, the clearer and fuller the picture becomes. So the next time you're in a conversation, pause, ask yourself, what perspective am I missing? And seek out viewpoints that challenge you. Each perspective adds richness to the world, and when we embrace them, our ideas become stronger, our connections deeper, and our world clearer. Trust me, sometimes all it takes is one new perspective to shift your entire world. Thank you.